Yeah, well, do you know what? I feel the idea of spirituality is it's a big word, isn't it? And I think we all have our own relationship with it. I'm not a religious person, and I never have been. I've never found my kind of spirituality there. However, I feel, in a sense, like you can dig the universe as a form of spirituality when you kind of recognize how much of you is in other people and other things and the world, and you can also recognize how much of the world and other people and other things are in you. There's something that's really special about. I guess it's just the feeling of connecting, like really connecting with something massive. You say something far beyond our reckoning, something far beyond what we can imagine. Um, you can kind of give it whatever name you want. You can say, oh, that's God, or you can say, oh, that's truth, or you can say that's the universe, or you can say that's music or life or love, you know. And you can say in some ways, I believe in all those things. And I think that it's important to kind of delve into the parts of yourself that feel like mysterious and pull from those places. But I mean, we're literally made of stardust, like as people. That's what we're made of, and that's a beautiful thing to realize. And so, I think in a sense, it's the fundament to spirituality for me is just being alive. You know, I'm really, really alive. And I think that in some ways that could feel like something quite vague, but actually it's really direct. It's like more, it's like a more direct thing to tap into for me than any kind of specific thing to idolize or worship or kind of reckon with. I think to me it's like I know the feeling of just being like life is rushing through me, you know, and it's a beautiful feeling. And I've definitely kind of thought a lot about what, like, why you might feel like that and how you can make more of that feeling. And I think a lot of it comes to do with connection for me. When I connect with other people, whether it's through making a song and sharing it, or whether it's from standing on a stage, or whether it's from speaking to people in my professional world or in my personal world, you know, like the people I love in the world and the friendships and relationships that I hold dear and the bridges I'm building, like those, you know, life is about the really simple things, I think, to me. And I think that when I'm at my most spiritual, I'm just kind of I'm just like, I'm just hanging out. I'm just a human. And maybe when I'm at my least spiritual is when I'm really, really thinking a lot about what exactly do I believe and what exactly do I plan and how do I fit into the world and so I kind of think about, yeah, you could say the idea of meditation is it's just like allowing the thought to be the thought and not necessarily needing to believe it all, and just being the you that's underneath it all. And I personally, like, I've gone sort of in and out of meditation practices throughout my life. I've never really like stuck with one. There's not been one that's been like, this is for me, I'm going to do it forever. Um, but I've definitely really enjoyed all my experiences doing it, and always learned something about myself or about the world. And normally it's like this tickle that comes. It's like, yeah, remember, like, yeah, you are the whole world, and the whole world is you, and we are all built of the same material, and that's really special. And so, yeah, I would say that I guess I'd say that it's like it's following that feeling and putting that feeling into the music onto the stage or into the words or whatever, and just beaming energy. That's a good place to start. But